All right, everybody, welcome back. All right, coming up in just a bit, we are so excited about our wagon cooler. This thing does so many different jobs, whether you're in your house, around your house, in your garden, you're taking the kids to the park, you're going to the beach. It's amazing. It's Fieldsmith Wagon Cooler. It actually has a built-in cooler inside. It comes in great colors, and here we're just showing you how you can use it at the beach, which is so much fun. I love this thing because you can take it absolutely anywhere. And today, guess what? Guess what we're doing today? Cinco de Mayo. 5 flex, are you kidding me? So now this is only $19.99. It's under $100 to pick this thing up. We've got great colors. We got all kinds of fun things to talk about. Durable steel construction. This thing holds up to 100 pounds, yet it only weighs about 20 pounds. So it's great for moms, it's great for dads, grandparents. You're going to the soccer game, you're going to the baseball game, you can put all your stuff in it. Carrie Mobley's here. She's gonna tell us more about it. Yeah. Come on and wheel yourself in.
Good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
You too.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo, I should say.
I love it. Isn't it great?
I love this too. And you know, I have to tell you, I actually just threw away my wheelbarrow. I never even use my wheelbarrow anymore. I'm a gardener. I do a ton of outdoor work.
Right.
And what I love is that because it holds so much, by the way, almost 30% larger than any wagon on the market. And that's a really big deal because you can load this bad boy up, like you said, up to 100 pounds and sometimes even more.
It's so great.
It's got a great steel frame on it, so it's powder coated. It's not going to rust. I use and abuse mine. I've got 4 boys. It's got nice big wheels on it. It goes over any terrain. But check this out. Look how quickly it folds up with just one step.
That's the best.
And there's a little clip right here on the side. And now look at this, you guys. Look at this guy.
Isn't that great?
It even stands up by itself, which is great because now I don't have to bend over and pick it up and hurt my back.
Yeah.
But just as simple as it folded up, we can do this. So it's really going to be the workhorse for you. You don't have to wait for anyone to help you unload your groceries from the big box stores. You can push it and pull it, which, you know, it may not seem like a big thing, but if you're trying to navigate like through a farmer's market or through a store, it's nice to be able to push it, but a lot of times if you're working in the yard, you know, you like to be able to pull it as well. Not a lot of wagons are like that. Another thing that makes my wagon special, it has this great padded handle. And again, you're thinking to yourself, padded handle, who cares? When you load this up with over 100 pounds,
it's heavy, right?
It's heavy, and it ends up, a lot of those cheapy ones that you see at the big box stores, they're metal, and they're all, you know, really flimsy.
Yeah,
hurts your hand.
Do yourself a favor. Don't go and buy one of those $50 wagons because you're going to be very disappointed. I know this is a little bit more, but the quality is 1,000 times more, and you're going to have this year after year. So when you're using this to pick up your groceries, I see a lot of these in the grocery store now. You know, over at the Publix over here, I see ladies that just use these rather than go out and use one of the wobbly carts that they have available at the store. They'll use their Fieldsmith Wagon cooler. Here's where it shines: when you take it to the beach, when you take it to the park, and then when you need to bring it home and store it, it folds up flat. It also folds up very easily when you're putting it back into your car. I know you go to like Little League games, and there's like 8 or 9 of these things always out there because they're so dang handy. You know, we've been doing a gardening show too. If you want, you can actually use this for your plants. You can take your plants in and out. When you get it, it comes mostly put together. The only thing I think you have to deal with is are even the wheels on too?
They're not.
The wheels are the only thing you have to pop on.
Literally, they pop right in. And one of the wheels are fixed to make sure that it's always going to go straight
and the others articulate,
exactly. And you know, I love the fact that it'll stand up by itself. This is something that because it folds down. And you have a little locking mechanism that locks it up, Exactly. And it's, you know, it's really lightweight. It's not even 20 pounds, so it's really manageable. I have to tell you guys, I'm abusive with my stuff. I just am. I'm very busy. I've got 4 boys. So I'll fold this up and I will take it and I will chuck it into the back of my SUV, and I've done it for year after year with this same wagon. This is so durable. And you know, you mentioned the Little League games. This is where I started to see these wagons, and a lot of my teammates have wagons, but they don't have this one. They don't have nearly as much space, and they end up throwing a bunch of stuff in mine.
Carrie has 4 boys, okay, and I will tell you, I know she doesn't look like she could have 4, but she's amazing. But she's got 4 boys, and I've seen her videos. Those kids, they're all over the place. Wonderful, sweet kids, but she's busy. You've got so many things. You got it. What?
My boys, they're not wonderful, sweet. Well, no, I think you're talking about somebody else's kids.
Trying to be nice. They appeared to be wonderful.
They're not watching.
On
okay,
the video.
That's cool. All
right, it's like my kid. This is the same thing. It's a facade. But anyway,
so cute.
You need help with them. You can't carry all their stuff. That's the point of it. You can't haul their stuff back and forth. I know Peter Kilcullen's coming up. He's got little Harry. Harry's a big baseball player. Pete, you got batting gloves. You got mitts and bats and all kinds of. Yeah, he's a man about the house. He's got lots of tools he puts in there, various soft drinks and beverages. It's perfect for anything. Here it is at the pool. And we should talk to you about this. There are wagons out there. You try to move them around and manipulate the things around. They're a nightmare. These are so well made with the articulating wheels. You can see them in the back there, that you can twist them, move them, position them anywhere you need. So whether you're using it indoors or outdoors, or you're taking it from the outdoors in, it's very simple to move around. And that's what a lot of people do. They take it shopping and then they bring all their stuff in the house and then they unload it, then they fold it and put away. Now, it comes with a cooler.
How about that? But wait, there's more. We love that,
Is that a matching cooler?
It's a matching cooler, and the colors are so cute. You know what? We haven't talked about the colors.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think they're calling this one yellow. Is that right? You've got the card. I don't know what they call them.
No, they're calling that one gray, white stripe.
Okay, gray, white stripe. They're calling this one...
I'm hoping orange, white stripe.
My fingers are crossed,
That's what I'm thinking. So. And then, Kyle, are we going red, white stripe? That's amazing how we figured that out. You know what's cool too is that they have the cool color coordinated wheel hubs that go inside these as well. They used to come in just one solid color, but I love that they've tricked them out, and you got the neon green with the orange one, the blue with the red and white, the yellow with the gray and white. Each one comes with a cooler, and you showed us how you can take that cooler out, right?
Yeah, it actually has a clip. And there's a couple of ways to use this. Now, this one is filled with water and ice. And by the way, some of these coolers that you can get are so expensive. They're in the hundreds of dollars. I use this one, and it stays nice and cool all day at the baseball field. So you can put it inside like I have it here. But a lot of times, this is prime real estate in here. Let's say you're filling something, you've got it all filled up.
Yeah.
This can also hang out at the end as well. And you can just kind of open it up, and you can have your kids grab out what they want, or have yourself
freeze up the inside of the wagon.
Totally freeze it up. That's prime real estate in there. I use mine for gardening, like you mentioned. You get back from the nursery, you fill all of this up with your mulch, and then you wheel it in the back. And the other thing I love about this is, like I said, I got rid of my wheelbarrow. So once I've unloaded everything, I now will weed all of my plants, and I'll toss it right in here, and then I just wheel it out to the front of the house. My lawn people know me so well. They'll take it, they'll dump it right into the back of the lawn truck and take it away with them. So it's so many less steps for everything.
You can fill this up with wood chips. You can do whatever you want. You can easily rinse it out. It's a heavy gauge denier polyester, so you don't have to worry about tearing it or cutting it. That's the difference between this and the cheapos that you'll see at the stores. And listen, they saw a great idea. They made a cheap version of it. No big deal, no harm, no foul. Just do yourself a favor. Buy one that's going to last. Buy one from us. Today, because it's Cinco de Mayo, it is $20 to get this home. You will love it. I see dozens of these on the beach every time I go down there, and I'm like, these people are so smart. They know it's not that heavy. It only weighs about 20 pounds. So most women and men can get it in and out of the wagon or whatever, or out of the SUV, no problem. And the fact that it folds, and I like how it folds perfectly in half, just like a beach chair would. A really good beach chair just folds in. You can stick it in the back. It's the same with this wagon.
Inches,
so it really helps you to get from point A to point B. By the way, that $99.95 also includes a free shipping. What is the shipping? Is it $15? Is that what it says? Yeah, 15 bucks. So take that off the price. It's only 20 bucks to get it home. If you've always wanted one of these, today's a good day to pick it up. Carrie Mobley.
Yes, it is. I have to say, you're talking about the beach and those sweet boys of mine. Yeah. We get to the beach and everybody runs. They forget about the towels.
Because they're so sweet.
They're wonderful.
Exactly. From mom
I'm scary. Okay, but they'll ruin the day. Before we had this wagon, they would ruin the day by running away. So now I allow them, go ahead, go away, go down to the water. I'll just load everything in here, and now everybody can stay in a good mood for the day. It's just a workhorse in my house, because Because, you know, my husband's working all the time, and I've got the boys with me, and this has really been one of the greatest gifts. Think about somebody having a baby or a new house. I mean, what a great housewarming gift.
I bought this for a friend of mine that had a baby. That's exactly what we bought.
Oh my gosh, the stuff that you bring these days.
She takes her child to the beach, and she's like, I'd love to get one of these things. And I'm like, I got the perfect thing for you. And because you can hold, I mean, think about it. You can all their beach toys. You can put blankets in there. You can put towels inside there. You can put floaties in there. Whatever it is, it all fits inside. You don't have to haul it all piecemeal. You can take it down one time. But if you're also, like I said, going to the park, if you want to take this with you to any of the events, if you want to take it to a fair, whatever it is, it's there for you, and it helps you to get from point A to point B without having to haul the stuff yourself. Like, you've got fishing gear in here.
And you know, a lot of people live in condos and apartments, and in order to bring your stuff from your car up to your apartment or up to your condo, you have to wait for that one rogue shopping cart that may or may not be there. This is so light. It's yours. It's lightweight. It folds flat once you get it upstairs and put it into your apartment. It can go into a closet or even underneath a bed. Here you can see we've got it chock full of all the things that we need for the beach. 100 pounds this holds.
Yeah, I know. It's
so you can put all of this in here, and then your screaming child at the end of the day because they don't want to go home. So, you know, it's got some great push-pull features that you can navigate, or you can pull it this way, a great padded handle. This is a powder-coated steel base. The frame of it is incredibly durable.
It's going to last you for years.
For years and years.
It will.
I love it.
All right, listen, special Cinco de Mayo pricing of only $19.99 on FlexSpace, so take advantage of that. Get these home. I know it's a brief presentation, but again, if you want it, it comes in gray and white, comes in orange and white, comes in red and white, and then the body colors are different colors as well. And one last thing I will say, yes, it does come like 99% put together. All you do, and the wheels just